TJ, how big a challenge is this Ellis Park against the Springboks on Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, it's a massive opportunity for us to come to Ellis Park and play against a really good South African team and one of the tough stadiums to go to in the world, so we're excited about that opportunity.
What lessons do you take from previous matches you've played at Ellis Park and the intensity that can bring?
You probably take the lessons of the understanding of the environment. Players who have been here before understand what environment we're walking into this weekend. You have the knowledge of the altitude, so you're aware of that, so that's not as much of a shock as much as it still is hard. You're prepared for it. But the rugby itself, two very different teams, different players with, I guess, different styles of game now too, so for us we would take the lessons of, like I've said, the environment and stuff like that, but focus on our team and the team that we're going to go against this week.
What do you make of the Springbok halfback pairing, Ryan and Shasha?
What do I think of them?
Yeah, just your thoughts on them.
I think they're both very, very good players. Obviously, Sasha's quite young and new to the environment, but he's played some amazing rugby, and he's shown at all levels how good he can be. And then you've got Corpus there, who his attacking game is one of the best in the world. You see him running with the ball, and the speed that he injects into an offensive outfit. It's only going to be good for them, I think.
TJ, a real battle up front expected this weekend. How do you think about that?
Yeah, it always is. The old foe, they're always going to come at the set piece, and they really back themselves there, and rightly so. They've been dominant in that area for a long time, so we have to sort of make sure we get our stuff right to nullify any of that, and also take the opportunities that come our way. So,
any thoughts on the trial, the law trials?
what with the free kicks and stuff?
Yeah.
Not really, no. It was pretty unique last year what happened, but that's just them being really smart with the laws and taking those opportunities when they come. And now that's been changed, I suppose that takes that away, but doesn't mean to say that they won't find other opportunities to exploit laws and that.
Codie, what is it about Ellis Park that seems to get the best out of you guys?
I know we really love coming here. It's an awesome arena to play in. We've talked about it being the greatest place to play against one of the most dominant rugby teams. The environment, the hostility of it, but also it's just, as an All Black, it's where you want to play. You want to be on those big stages, and this is it. Yeah.
And where do you rate this Park team? I mean, you played against a lot of other teams. Where do you rate this team?
Well, the rankings are number one, so I'd say they're right up there.
TJ, you've got a gun backline, and as the man in the middle, are you confident that your forward pack will be able to unleash your backline?
Yep, I'm confident.
TJ, your combination with DMAC, just talk us through that. Do you feel like you two are gelling better now than maybe what you were earlier in the test season?
I think so. To be fair, I played 40 minutes against England, and then we've only had 2 tests since the Argentinian series. DMAC's a great player, get a lot of confidence. Playing with DMAC, the way he plays the game, the way he approaches the game, only bleeds more confidence around you. So really enjoying that combination and wanting to continue to grow where I think we can get to.
Speaking of combinations, you and Aaron Smith are never on the park together as the All Blacks. We formed a 1-2 punch for the All Blacks. Do you feel that coming along with Cortez as well?
Yeah, I do. Tez is, every time he's got an opportunity in the test match, he's played really well. He's fast, he's got an accurate pass, and he's physical too. He enjoys getting amongst the physical side of the game, so I'm enjoying that combination and working well with him. Noah's preparing really well too, and the way that he plays when he's out there is pretty special. And then you haven't mentioned it, but Cam Roygar's not far away too, and our quality of nines that we have in New Zealand at the moment, we're very lucky.
Codie, what was your reaction to Evan Etzebeth being called back into the bench yesterday?
Not much, to be honest. I thought he'd play anyways. He's a warrior, that man, and he'll do anything to represent his country. And we saw that last year when he played in New Zealand, after obviously some pretty devastating news. So yeah, he loves his country obviously and wants to be out there, and good on him.
Codie, with no South Africans in Super Rugby anymore, as a team, do you miss that physicality? Do you have to prepare those players that haven't played against South Africans for what you might come up against on Saturday?
I don't miss the feeling of playing them afterwards, but no, I think it was always unique coming over here, and also just playing them. It's a different brand of footy. I feel like they've evolved though, and they are playing a lot more attacking rugby now. But yeah, it will be a special experience for some of our new boys that haven't been over here, but I think that's exciting. It's like I said, it's where you want to play, against the best in the world. So yeah.
Codie, do you miss Dan Coles?
I think everyone misses Dan Coles. These are the sort of weeks he loved. He loved to bring the edge in them, and he played some good footy when he was over here. So
Just the last time you guys played here was under a lot of pressure and things. Have you talked about it this week as a senior player?
No. You sort of come back to this hotel. I remember coming back here after winning here, and obviously what was going on and stuff. Sorry, I'm real cold if I'm shaking around. There's a nice bath over there, and it's not doing my thing today. We haven't talked about it at all. We've got a new coaching group. Obviously, at that point in time, it was pretty interesting to touch and go. But I think one thing is how the team sort of bonded after all that, and where we got to as a team, and this team's sort of bonding really well too. There's a good feel about it.
Can I ask both you gents, what do you look forward to the most, and what do you enjoy the most about playing Test match against the Springboks?
I look forward to the occasion itself. Like playing against South Africa in South Africa, it's one of the biggest tests you can play in, I think. I know in all the years that I've been an All Black, it's probably the one that when you look back on that season, it's like, man, that was the biggest game of the year. That was the biggest game of the year, and it's consistently that. And I know when we're preparing for a game, we prepare for every game as normal. So my preparation for this week is the same as my preparation for Argentina and Auckland, which was the same as my preparation for Argentina and Wellington. But when you look back on it, I spoke about it yesterday actually, or the day before, that you can start to see how big each of those games were. So I look forward to that physical battle, the environment that we're going to be walking into, and then just the battle of rugby that goes out on the field against the South African team in South Africa.
Exactly what he said.
On the field, you speak very loud. I'm actually surprised I can't hear you really.
Cheers. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Just on the second test against Ireland, how much have you guys, what have you guys seen in that game that can assist you guys against the Boks?
I don't think we'll take heaps, to be completely honest. There'll be parts of their game that we've looked at that we'll consider weaknesses, and some things that we'll consider strengths of the South African team. I don't think it's in our best interest to say those things here. I know Rassi is a smart man, and he'll watch some of these interviews, and if we start to speak our tactics, he's a good enough coach to be able to adjust to that stuff. So there is stuff in the games that they've played that we can take, but it's not for this season.
TJ, what have you made of the Boks' evolution into the attacking game under Tony Brown?
I think their attacking game was growing previously too. I think they've been playing some really good attacking football over a number of years. Under Brownie, you can see a little bit of his creativity coming through, but I don't want to discredit the players that are there too. Some of the South African backs, especially, are some of the most skilled and talented players in World Rugby. So, yes, Brownie's influence is there, and he is making a difference. But he's got a really good catalogue of players that he's working with too, with some amazing skills who've been showing those skills for a long time.
How's it like leading the Haka in front of like 35,000 people as well?
It's a cool feeling, bro. It's a very cool feeling. It's different from anything else that I've done. Like different from playing the game, different from the anthems. To be able to lead our group in Haka is special.
We might wrap it there too because it is freezing.